In the late summer of 2023, I was getting ready for what was supposed to be my last project before retirement. The management of the dive contractor I have been associated with for some time was trying to push me into running the job in the South Manhattan. The project, which I originally started a year before, was paused due to unforeseen conditions on the site. After regrouping, it was supposed to restart soon. As much as I would like to finish what I started, the other project, starting at the same time, caught my attention. It was location, location, location. SUNY Maritime College campus is located in a Trogs Neck neighborhood of the borough of Bronx. Comparing to Manhattan, that would potentially save me up to 40 minutes on my afternoon commute home. But enough about me. Let's talk about project. By the end of August 2023, we were pretty much mobilized. The crew got picked, most of the materials were being delivered to the site, and we set up detailed strategy on how to complete the job. State University of New York Maritime College educates personnel for the global maritime industry. As a part of education, college operates ocean-going training ship, TS Empire State 6. Built in 1962 vessel was about to be replaced with a bigger ship. In order to safely host the new training vessel, the old, deteriorating pier was in need of a major facelift. The client didn't want to replace the whole pier. Instead, the engineers designated critical zones that require reinforcement. Certain deck areas had to be rebuilt, old delphin structures replaced, and close to 200 deck supporting piles reinforced. Nothing overly challenging, pretty straightforward job. The gang of dock builders was tasked with handling deck, bowlers, and delphins. Additional dockies were assigned to form fabrication. Meanwhile, the divers would work on the repairing damaged and deteriorated piles in the problematic areas. At first, the target piles have to be clearly identified and marked. Spending even few hours on the wrong piling is an expensive mistake. If necessary, the guidelines between entrance and the destination pile has to be established to facilitate travel and transportation of tools and material. Next comes cleaning. Each pile has to be stripped of rust, marine growth, scaling, and any other foreign material, as well as any original but loose pieces. The project specifications also mandates time limits between cleaning and encapsulation. It is essential to achieve a proper bonding between existing structure and the repair. Encapsulation of a pier piles is a pretty straightforward project. For inshore divers working around municipal installations, pile rehab probably cuts into the top three of the most common undertakings. Fairly routine endeavor, but not without some challenges. Access, deliveries, scheduling, site conditions, time constraints, and the other unforeseen complications can wreak havoc on the otherwise meticulously prepared plan. Properly installed and inspected forms are now ready to be pumped with specific mix via pre-installed pumping ports. If switching to the secondary port is warranted, caution should be exercised to avoid more than 24 inches free drop of the mix because of the potential of separating aggregates. Choosing number of forms being pumped in a single pour is a delicate compromise between ability to prep sufficient number of piles in a specs mandated time and economy of bringing concrete truck and pump. Depending on the design, new encapsulation may be reinforced with steel rebar cages, metal or polymer meshes, vertical rods, horizontal dowels, or a combination of those methods. On some occasions, usually involving different than concrete epoxy-based media, plan may call for no reinforcement at all. To contain the encapsulating substance, some sort of form is indispensable. Most commonly, fiberglass jackets are being used for that purpose. This economical solution provides ability to customize in size and shape, ease of installation, and additional layer of protection if left in the pile. The bottom closure of the form is usually achieved by means of ballistic zipper bags, sockets, packer rods, mud seals, or their variations. On the SUNY job, pumping concrete turns out to be the biggest challenge of them all. Despite our opposition, management chose to use the boom pumping truck as a means of delivering concrete from the mixing truck to the forms. Combination of pump piston size and necessary reduction of the delivering pipes create the separation of the concrete substrates. Different mixes have been tried unsuccessfully, and finally management gave in to our suggestion of a smaller toe-behind pump. Since then, the operation proceeded without a major hiccup. 24 hours after pumping, forms can be stripped from supporting hardware like ports, friction clamps, and truck straps that can be reused on the further forms. By the end of November, the project that was supposed to be my swan song was well underway and running like a Swiss watch. At that time, another company offered to hire me with all my diving equipment. That basically translates to making 3 times more money. A bit of hesitation, but the offer was too good to pass. For a week, I trained my replacement and then jumped ship. My only condition to the new employer was to hire me as a diver, not as a foreman. spending next 4 months on the water was a perfect ending for my career. But this is a story for another time.